Welcome to the Metal Prognosis. My name is Lee, and on today's video, I've set up my Fender Hotrod in the other room with two mics, an SM57 and a E609 mic. I've always disliked its onboard distortion that the Fender Hotrod has to offer for the type of metal that I like to play. So what I thought would be cool is, let's see if we can fix it using the Mud Killer, which is designed to help clean up a lot of things, sharpen it up, and do some pretty magical stuff. So with my Omzi guitar there, tuned to drop G, let's see what this Mud Killer can fix and do with the Fender Hotrod. So let's start plugging stuff in, cue the cute little cartoon intro, and let's start having some fun. All right, now I have everything set up, ready to go. We do have one slight little issue, which is, once I turn this on and engage the mics, we get a lot of noise. So hopefully it won't last too long once we add the Mud Killer, but we'll find out. So this is the Fender distortion sound we've got running through just using the amp. Bit sludgy, bit not fun. Not for me anyway. Let's engage this and see what we get. First, to fix up the tone a bit. Sounding already a better change already. So let's try make it more skinnier. Yeah, I'm liking that. That is sounding awesome. But I'm going to step away for a moment because that's coming in way too much. So I'll hop in the other room, see if I can clean it up a little bit on the amp, and then we'll come back because this is already starting to sound a shitload better already. So bear with me while I go check it out to see if I can get rid of some of that room buzz in there. I'll be right back. Try this now. So I think that's the best I can do without it going crazy fuzzy like it was before. Now let's try engaging the Mud Killer again. Yeah, just a little bit of buzz, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. It's sounding a lot better, but we need a little bit more. Let's try some post gain. pre. Now, is the pre on? Let's try turn down the skinniness a bit now. I don't mind that at all. So for science, let's hear how the tone reacts to this setup that we've got. Because we've got a lot of bottom richness naturally coming out of the Fender amp, we need to kind of cater around that. So definitely boosting the tone helps out. I still think we need to so going all the way on fat mode. That snaps it a little bit too much. It started to break up the sound. Not the best, so. Crank the pre-gain. So let's see, push the tone a bit more. It's what we're dealing with beforehand. So. That is miles better, miles better. So I still got a little bit of hiss coming through. Not really noticeably turning turning it on and off. But let's have a bit of a jam. Let's hear how it sounds with doubling up on the guitars, adding some bass in the drums, and yeah, then we'll have a bit of a chat about it on the other side. So sit back and enjoy. So there we have it. That's what it sounds like in a mix with some bass and drums. And all they did is cut the start and the end of the guitars because that fuzz was not friendly at all. But the Mud Killer, I felt, brought it to a whole new level. It did really well considering the mush sound that we had to start with. So yeah, the Mud Killer did really well in that regards. In regards to the actual Fender, that was the first time I've used the distortion in, I don't know how many years, but it's been a fair few years. I've always just run it clean and added either effects units or distortion pedals or something in front of it to help give it that sound. Even for the years, I used that over 10 years live, that amp, because it had the volume, too much volume, but it still had a lot of volume. But yeah, I always used something in front of it and just kept it clean because I never liked it. So I don't know if there's something wrong with the amp and if that distortion is meant to be like that and that's just its characteristics that the amp has, or if there's something actually wrong with it. I don't know enough about amps to open them up and have a look and to see, or even to identify. I just know how to use them, not the insides of them, so to speak. So if you know, please let me know. But it was very challenging to start with, I think, with this video, especially when we heard the amount of unwanted noise coming through. So yeah, cleaned it up a little bit, which means we had less gain coming through, which means there was less, not much so much less, different circumstances the Mud Killer had to work within. So we actually ended up using a lot of the pre and post gain that the pedal had to offer as well. And I still reckon it cleaned it up immensely because we didn't really use this as a distortion pedal, so to speak. It was still an enhancing, shaping pedal more so than anything else. But definitely keen for your thoughts on how you thought how this all turned out and what I did wrong, or whatever your thoughts are. Definitely keen to hear them. So thank you very much for joining me this. I already had this set up for another video I did, so I just wanted to utilize it, and I was really keen to see what I could come up with and what we could actually do with it. And this is what happened. So thank you very much once again. It was lots of fun putting this together, even though it wasn't a golden, like, wow, here we go type of moment, because we're dealing with different challenges and different things that presented themselves. So until next time, please stay safe.